Hello everyone and welcome into Morning Motivation. I am your host, Latasha Marchand. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to continue our discussion on our Battle of the Mind series. If you are on a battlefield of the mind, I really want to encourage you to watch the video before this one, previous to this one, the Battlefield of the Mind, episode 1, because it'll really give you a little background into what we're really trying to do here. Basically, we talked about before, what is our belief system, where does it come from? I told you a little bit about where mind comes from. But basically, now that you know where your issues come from, or whatever's stopping you, or not making you feel as happy as you really should be, we will start to talk about how that belief will affect the people around you. So, knowing that you're on a battlefield of the mind, remember to tell yourself all the time, anytime you have negative thoughts about you can't do this, you can't do that, remember the last time you tried that, all those negative things. Anytime you have those thoughts, it is your job. It is it's your duty. It's something that is going to have to just invoke a passion in you to make you counteract and just say, no, that is not true about me. I don't believe that about me. Because if you truly want to change whatever you have wrote down to change about yourself, it can be short-term, long-term goals, whatever it is that you really want to fix in your life, this is where you start fixing it. Ready? Okay, so we already said that we learn behaviors from the people around us, from experiences and all those things. So how do they affect the people around us? Well, if I'm walking around in a very negative state, who am I encouraging? Who am I showing that no matter what happens, I'm sorry, that was so weird, okay, no matter what happens, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to stick to what I said I was going to do. Who are we showing that to? Who are we really, how is our light shining, basically? It's not. You know what I mean? The people around us are not going to be encouraged by us or inspired by us. They're just going to look at us and say, oh my gosh, like, if that's what it's like to be in school for a degree or work at, a job that's a job to get you to the next level, I don't want any part of it. You get what I mean? Because remember, we are examples. Whether we like to be or not, we really are. And you need to every day be on this battlefield, not because you care so much about what people think of you, but because you never know who you're stopping. You never know who you're discouraging when you don't live your best life. And that's so hardening when you think about it, because it's like we all have the responsibility to live our best life so that we can encourage others that we may never hear that we encouraged. Yes, it's very true. You may not get a person that will come up to you and say, oh wow, I remember that day it was raining and maybe you didn't have a ride to school, but you caught the bus or you walked those miles or whatever it was when you never gave up. You inspired me. We may never hear the story of what making it through our challenges with a smile on our face and a positive attitude is going to do for us, but just know that it is happening. It is really encouraging someone. And I really hope that you stay on a positive path and you get through this life the best way. Lead by example. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next Morning Motivation. Have a great day, and thank you. Bye-bye.